Joining us in the studio, Melanie Martinez. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
You've been here a few days in New Zealand. What do you think of our country?
It's very beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you feel compelled to you have to say that, or do you actually?
No, it really is. And the weather's awesome too,
Yeah.
so it's perfect.
Yeah. So currently on your Crybaby World Tour, which is very cool. So have there been, what are some of the highlights or some of the lowlights of the tour, if there are any lowlights really?
Well, so I'm actually opening for Adam Lambert for these shows outside of the U.S. And when I get back to the U.S., I'm actually going on my own tour, which is the Crybaby Part 2 tour, which is going to be really awesome and fun. And I'm super excited to see familiar faces and new faces. So.
Cool. Very nice.
So you tweeted recently saying that you're excited for fans to see what's coming up, what you've got. Can we get a little bit of insight into what's coming up for you?
I'm actually just working on music videos for every single song on the album.
I did read that.
Yeah.
It's been really fun, kind of just, because I'm directing all of them, and it's really awesome. I don't know, this is like, all I do is like sit in my room and just kind of write music and make music video treatments. So I don't know, it's really fun for me.
Do you feel like doing, because obviously the Crybaby tour, it is what it is, and you've explained all about what made you create the name Crybaby and that jazz. When you write, like, this must be the best video clips to make because they can be so creative, and it's just like I don't know, do you ever just think, okay, I never want to go down the mainstream side of music videos, I want to do it my own way and I want to tell a story? Is that what goes through your mind?
I don't know, I'm kind of just like, a lot of the stories are from personal experience, and some of them are kind of just made up fairy tale,
So
I don't know,
cool.
it's really fun for me, and I don't know if I'm necessarily thinking about staying out of the mainstream. I think that what I'm really trying to do is like, it's not necessarily about like, staying out of the mainstream or, that. It's more like I have the opportunity to kind of like tell stories and create, music and art and share it with people, It's like so cool, and that idea to me is like, it's just really important for me to like make sure that my music means something always and stuff, because I know that people are listening now, and like I want them to like, like be influenced and inspired by it. And
2015 was a pretty big year for you because you released your debut album and also your track Carousel. It made onto the trailer for American Horror Story. Now that TV show is massive. It's picking up here in New Zealand at the moment, but when that was matched and put together and you found out, and when you watched the trailer for the first time, did you feel like your song matched what was on the screen, and were you like, oh my god, this is perfect?
Yeah, I mean, it fits so perfect. It was insane. I watched it for the first time and I was screaming. I was freaking out. And that's my favorite show, so it was just amazing.
I feel like it's not as big here, American Horror Story, but it won so many awards at the Grammys and it's done so well. I feel like I need to get into it.
Well, I feel like
the first, second, and the fourth and the current season is really awesome. So
New Zealand's
maybe
always
just
behind.
the fifth that's not as good.
The third is not my favorite, but the first and the second are so good. They're classic. You have to watch them.
Well, everybody's always like the normal conversation in the office is like, oh my god, I finished watching this TV series, and then I was like, oh my god, you have to start watching this one, and then we're going to end up watching it the next week, I imagine.
Yeah, just hours after hours. So right now, with your album being, and you're on tour with called Crybaby, you've pretty much created like a brand, like a theme. Is this something that you'll continue throughout your career? Like maybe will you change from Melanie Martinez and to Crybaby as like your stage name?
Yeah, it's definitely been talked about. I that has been something that has been on my mind for a while, like kind of figuring out how to make that transition into becoming Crybaby, and like, because my whole goal for my music and stuff is to kind of make albums that connect and tell a bigger picture, like I want it to basically be like, if you were to listen to my first album to my 8th album or 9th album, like it all connects, and you can make it into like a movie or something,
and like a biography if you want to do a book.
I just like when everything's cohesive, and maybe it's just me being super like OCD or something. I don't know, but I don't know. It's just fun for me.
Yeah.